This week on the Fish Guyz.
You know, literally, you can get 4 tacos out of one of these.
You're not eating this. This is for the Key Largo Safety Patrol. You remember we promised them we'd catch them some fish for the fish fry?
Yeah,
it's a charity event.
Got a bite! Look at, look at, look at, look at. Told you they were thick.
It's for the kids, George. It's for the kids, my man.
Fish on! That, my friend, is gonna be a fish.
Fish on! Got a fish on!
I guess you could call Lain and myself polar opposites.
Like yin and yang, north and south.
He's right to the point, straight-laced type of guy. I don't care so much.
Things can be challenging sometimes, to say the least, dealing with George.
He can overreact a little bit.
Have I mentioned I can't take him anywhere? We're going into the bait shop, and man, it's like taking a 5-year-old to a candy store.
Get some shrimp. Morning, Chris.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, you?
Morning.
Hey, try not to knock anything over. Don't break anything. Just actually don't touch anything, George.
I love going to the bait shop, okay? That's my kind of store. It has all the stuff that I use on a daily basis when I'm out with clients or I'm out just fun fishing, and I have fun there.
Anything else?
Stop.
You break it right,
Hey.
pay for it.
Don't touch anything.
8 dozen shrimp. Grand total 58.
Why do you have to play with everything?
I'm testing the action of the fishing rod.
You're not doing anything.
The manager of the bait shop, Chris, is used to dealing with kids, obviously. But thank goodness George hadn't broken anything yet.
It doesn't do anything.
Every time
Can
we
you go
go
wait in the
somewhere,
truck? Can you just sit in the truck and wait, please?
we gotta get the shrimp.
I don't want to have to pay for that if you break.
Hey, you got any sales on stuff?
Here we go. I can't take George anywhere.
I'll outfish you with
It's
a
your
rod
favorite.
like
It's
this.
your favorite
I'll
color.
outfish you with a rod like
We're
this.
gonna go out one day.
No, we're gonna
fish.
get 2 of these.
Right.
All right, it's
Let's
on.
do it. I'm
It's
in.
on.
I'm in.
Look at the action in this thing.
George is either going to break that pole, or we might have a future challenge here.
Yeah, I'm serious. A mini fishing rod competition. That's awesome. I'll put braid on it.
You can.
No, I will.
You can. Like 3 pounds. Fluorocarbon.
There you go.
Oh, shoot.
What did I tell you?
I slipped.
Stop playing with
It
stuff.
slipped.
Don't touch anything.
Are you kidding me? I can't take this guy anywhere.
I'm leaving you in the truck next time.
These are for like ice fishing or something, I think.
They are.
Pam called me from the school. They're having a fundraiser and they asked if we could donate some fish, and I told her that we can.
Oh, for the patrol, safety patrol.
Yeah. So the whole goal for Lain and I is to go out there and catch a bunch of fish that we can bring in and donate for a charity fish fry to help raise money for the kids. We've got a mission.
Yeah, we do it every
Help
year.
the kids out,
Let them raise some
help
money.
the big kids out.
Right, right.
We might be fishing for the kids, but I'm fishing with a kid today.
George needs a lot of help too, but it's a different kind of help.
Whatever, man.
Hey, don't worry, I'll carry all the heavy stuff.
Fishing out on the reef today means we need a lot of bait.
And I just love picking shrimp. Now this guy probably bench presses 3 times his weight.
Right.
Just
Is that what you're
seriously,
looking for?
That's what I'm looking for. Because I hook him up and throw him out there, he's gonna probably attack a fish and punch a fish a couple times and get the fish mad, then the fish's gonna eat him. Look, it might take me a little bit longer to pick these shrimp, but it's really, really important to me.
Hey, we need 96 shrimp. 8 dozen, 8 times 12 is 96. We don't need 96 stories, just 96 shrimp, okay? So
You're
can you
good
just
at
hurry
that.
up? Can you just hurry up and pick shrimp so we can go fishing?
Just like a little kid, he gets so distracted.
This is like
George.
mesmerizing.
Hey, focus, pick shrimp.
I'm looking for the athletic ones, Lain.
We don't have time to pick out athletic ones, George. We gotta go.
There's one, look
Time to go fishing.
Look at that, right there, buddy.
Right.
And that
Right.
one's gonna catch us
Right.
a nice snapper. I think we're good.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
8 dozen shrimp.
8 dozen.
It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon now.
It's not,
Hey, that took forever, George.
hey, Picasso didn't paint paintings in one day.
Yeah, but Picasso didn't fish either.
Oh.
So.
The Fish Guyz are being brought to you by Wellcraft, built by fishermen for fishermen and their families. Tough Coat Marine for the world's #1 non-skid coating for boats, decks, and docks. Jefferson's Bourbon. Transform corn to get bourbon. Transform bourbon. Get Jefferson's. Tackle Webs. Instant gear storage. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Captain George and Captain Lain have fished the reefs, flats, and deep water of the Keys for years. Today, George and Lain are fishing for a local charity. The mission is to fill the cooler with fish for donation.
Key Largo and the Florida Keys is a small, tight-knit community. It's like small-town America. So when a local charity needs money, we all pitch in to help out.
And anytime anybody asks the Fish Guyz if we can donate some fish to them, you know what? We're giving them the thumbs up. We'll go catch some fish, donate it to them for their cause to help raise money.
One unknown fact that many don't know is that George and Lain have hours of preparation before every outing. And it all starts with the boat, then bait. After a stop at the bait shop for shrimp, George has a few more live bait on his list before getting a line wet.
Now we have to go catch pilchards. He's so obsessed with this bait. We're gonna be here all day.
It's all about the daily routine, Lain. We got the best shrimp because I picked them. And now we're going to cast net bait and we're gonna get the best possible bait we can get with those pilchards. It's all about the bait, man. You see, I don't care about anything except that. You see that? That's what it's all about right there. All these little things, those are fish. And they're swimming around and they're like, please, we want some more of that good tasting chum.
Throw the net over us.
Please, take us with you. Let me put the power poles down a little more. There you go. That way we're not. I see them flipping back here too, and they're nice ones. You got a mix of sandy keys and razor bellies.
What's the anatomical difference between the two?
Yeah, I can answer that. Well, if you want to speak in that language, I can oblige you.
Very nice.
One
Big
is
word.
a more delicate bait. The sandy key, the scales fall off. I think they're good for like reef fishing, like we're gonna go do.
Right.
Because I think, you know, when they get popped by something, all those scales blow off of them and it creates like a little chunk or whatever. The razor belly's more hardy bait. They seem to do a lot better for like sailfish, kingfish, tunas, that kind of stuff. And they get much larger. I mean, their atoms are different.
The atoms.
You said anatomical.
Well, we're all the way down to the molecular level.
Right, well, I work out.
George working out? I don't think so.
Yeah, I work out. My body, my mind, my soul, work it out every day, Lain.
60 or 100?
Perfect. We're good. You know what I like about these wells? They're big.
Yeah.
And you can dump them right out of the net. Gives them a lot of room.
Do we have enough bait?
I think we're ready to go fishing, man. Let's go out there and do it for the kids.
All right.
Let's go catch some fish
For the kids, man. For the kids, George.
Man, still marking them really good.
George is like a kid. He never knows when to make the decision to leave. He's always playing, more bait, more bait. I'm ready to go fishing.
You want more bait?
No. Don't want to be a glutton.
No.
Want to be able to come back here today, tomorrow, the next day, you know. Perfect timing. Got our bait, got some beautiful shrimps. I say we blast out to the reef and just let's get it on, man.
Waiting on you.
All right.
Waiting on you. Show you my expert chum shaking capabilities here. Just the right amount of shake on the chum makes all the difference.
I might bust on George for catching a lot of bait, but he really is good at every technique.
So what's the premise here, George? You want to ambush them? You want to get them just to get comfortable, swim over the top of that hoop net? That hoop net's sitting down, what, a couple feet down
Yeah,
below
just
the
a couple
school?
feet underneath them, and they'll swim in to eat that chum. They're settling in now, and I'll pull it, and I don't need many.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I got a
There
few.
you go.
Now you see how that didn't really knock any scales or anything
No.
off. They bounce on top of the net. It doesn't cinch down around them, so
Much
it's,
gentler than a cast net would.
yeah.
Get them fired up. Live chummers.
So now we finally get out here, get lines in the water, bites instantly. We're on the fish. The snapper are starting to swarm. They're getting in the chum, and with those live baits and live shrimp, it's on. You got one?
I got a fish on.
Boy, snapper fishing is a blast. We're catching them one after the other. Catching them two at a time sometimes. It's non-stop action. The best part of all this is, it's for the kids, but George and I are enjoying ourselves in the process.
Growing up here in the Keys, it was all about catching these snapper. Off of docks, you can catch them anywhere. And going out on the reef, you want action? It can be bait after bait after bait when you get these fish fired up. And that's what Lain and I love, is that steady action of catching fish.
What is
A
it?
little better.
Snapper?
Snap ahead. They are chewing now. Getting a bite, bud. Oh, fish ya home, baby! Trying to eat the bottom paint off the bottom of the boat. They're eating so good. Right there eating in the chum, dude.
It's a nice mangrove.
Eating in the chum.
Nice mangrove.
Oh, yeah.
Reef fishing is a blast. The bite's going off right now. We're using light tackle, makes it even more fun. But the best part of it is, it's for a good cause.
You know, literally, you can get 4 tacos out of one of these.
You got that down on
No,
science.
really.
Hey,
4 tacos or 2 really nice fish sandwiches. You could stretch it into 3 if you need to.
When it comes to food, I'm not going to argue with you.
The minimum size limit's 10 inches for snapper, but we're not keeping those little ones. We're only keeping the ones 12, 13 plus inches for the kids.
Thank you.
George is casting off of one side of the boat, I'm casting off the other. Before I can even get a line in, George is catching a fish.
Can you stop?
bite.
Can you keep your rod on that side of the boat?
As soon as our baits hit the water, bam, we got a fish on.
Where'd you hook that fish? Is it
Right in the
over
mouth,
here?
corner of the mouth.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can get right over there in that hole. What you got? Little mangrove?
Snapper.
Nice one. It's another nice
They are
one.
chewing. Oh! God, they must be thick.
It must really be
Must be
chewing.
just like swarming. Yeah, you bust my chops all the time, Lain, about the bait, but I'm happy we have it today because we need it to keep these fish going, buddy. Look it. Told you they were thick. You know they're biting good when you're catching 2 at a time, and at this point, I don't think a bait can get from the surface to the bottom without something eating it.
Fish on.
We're doubled.
2 fish. Hi.
My fish is going your way. You caught the same one again,
It's my friend.
and his cousin.
That's cute.
The Fish Guyz are being brought to you by Wellcraft, equipped for fishing, crafted for comfort. Tough Coat Marine for the world's #1 non-skid coating for boats, decks, and docks. Jefferson's Bourbon, transform corn to get bourbon. Transform bourbon, get Jefferson's. Cooler Webs, don't get soggy. Kaisek, the ultimate ice chest.
So we got the stress off our shoulders. We caught plenty of fish for the kids. It's time for George and I to head out to the blue water and maybe have some fun for ourselves.
One of the best fish indicators out on the water, anywhere that I fish, are birds. With these frigate birds working here like this, I guarantee you there's sailfish in here showering them ballyhoos off.
When we see birds out on the water, we just kind of kick in this adrenaline. We start moving around because we know there's action. There's bait fish on the surface, maybe game fish pushing the bait fish up to the surface, but whenever we're out on the blue water, we're always looking for birds.
They're getting ready to start chasing these fish into the shallows probably, so. And then if they start going, we'll go catch one. We're sitting right now probably in 50 feet of water, 60 feet of water. You'll see them start getting up. You'll see the birds race to them, like right here. But they'll get right in there with them. So you'll see them take off and go in there. And then if you look right on the water, you'll see that whole school getting blown out. Now we got, oh, something
Right
big.
here, it blew up.
When you're with George and he gets that fired up over the birds, you know it's game on.
Oh, we better shut up and get our stuff rigged. We find that bird activity, and right away I'm thinking, let's put a surface bait out there on top for what might be swimming around on the surface, and I have Lain drop down to the bottom to see if we could get a bite somewhere in the water column.
George has been spot on today so far. Let's see if his hunch pays off this time.
These fish out here gravitate to structure. They like structure, and when you're out in 150, 200 feet and they're swimming around and they see all the activity, all the bait, guess what? They're gonna hang out there.
We're in 183 feet of water right now, so you're dropping all the way to the bottom, and what are you picking up?
Yeah,
50
just
feet?
a couple cranks, you know?
Wouldn't you know his hunch pays off, fish on.
There he is.
There he is.
Could be a yellowtail if it doesn't fight real hard.
He's
you know?
not
Could be a
fighting
nice
at
big
all,
yellowtail.
Bubba. He's not fighting at all. He's coming. Yes, sir. Yellowtail.
Yellowtail snapper.
It's a pretty fish.
Good
Hey.
eating fish. You're gonna
Yellow.
enjoy eating that later. Well, we caught plenty of nice snappers today. Let's save a couple and have them cooked up.
That's my favorite way to do it. Nice and fresh.
Oh. There's a bite. Ooh, this is a
Good
good
bite?
one. This is a good one. It's a better fish. Oh my God, came off. Oh. You know what, I'm calling the hook company up and tell them that they sent us some bad hooks. It is what it is, and that's the reality of it. But you know what? That's what keeps us coming back. If I put this in my hand and pulled real hard, it would go all the way through my hand.
Well, let me
There'd
try it. Yeah,
No.
let's try it. I'm fairly certain that 99% of the problems in fishing exist somewhere between the reel and the floor of the boat.
Boy, taking shots, taking shots. All right,
You can blame it on the hook. I'm fine with that.
okay, I'm just saying. You can do it too. Every time you miss a fish, you can blame it on the hook too, and I'll do it, and later on, we'll commiserate.
It wouldn't be as much fun if you caught every one.
No, I wouldn't,
The
but
challenge is what brings us out here every day.
Boy, we lost a monster, but that's fishing. We hope to get a little more action before we head back.
bite, got a bite, got a bite, got a bite.
I think we got a yellowtail on here, George.
We had a great day out on the water today. Caught plenty of fish out on the reefs. Went out to the blue water, caught a few more fish. How about that,
That's
my
a nice
friend?
fish. That's 2 tacos.
Just doesn't get any better than what we have here in the Florida Keys.
Pretty cool, so nice job, buddy. Way to contribute.
Hey, just doing my part, buddy.
You know, I really wanted to eat each and every one of those snappers, but delivering the cooler for the kids, well, that was very rewarding. Well, here you go. There's a whole bunch of fish in there for the kids.
Thanks, George. Kids are really gonna appreciate this.
Oh, I
Thank
know
you so
they
much.
will. And let me help you load it up. This is just one way us fish guys can get back to the community.
While most of the fish were caught for the kids, the guys had an opportunity to catch a few snapper for themselves. It's time for Lain and George to meet up with Chef Bobby Stokey at Sundowners to put some fish on the grill.
Man, those are some great yellowtail you guys brought me.
What are we making?
Onion crusted yellowtail.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Nothing better than that. So I fried up some onions right here. All right?
I'd eat just that.
They look pretty good, right? And take our
Beautiful.
filet of yellowtail, a little bit of seasoned flour, guys. All right? And then right into the egg wash. And then right into the breadcrumbs and the onion mixture. And all you want to do is really kind of just press this in there nice and good. And then right onto, we got a Blackstone grill here, but right onto the grill with a little bit of oil. Oh my God, look at that. All right, and then George.
This is it.
This is how it comes out right here. All right, and right onto a plate. Perfect.
And that's done.
That is done. And then for the finish, guys, a little bit of key lime butter.
Oh.
Put that right on top.
Key lime butter, Lain.
Nothing better than that.
I like anything with
All right.
butter in it.
I've got like drool coming down the corner of my mouth.
And some fresh onion rings. Here, George, you want to try this?
Yeah. You want
wanna
to
try?
try this
You
out?
want to try it too?
All right, here you go, man. Got this spoon.
There you go. Dig in, guys. Lain, not such a big bite.
Yeah, I'm trying not to choke.
Oh my God.
Fresh onion crusted yellowtail from the Florida Keys. Doesn't get any better than that, guys.